Number 15, Poisson distribution. Okay, so for a Poisson distribution, we need to know the mean number of arrivals. So this is the parameter that defines it. The symbol for it is lambda. And for this particular one, we know the mean number of arrivals is 2. So, and we want to find how many arrivals, what the chance of a certain arrival is. And so specifically we want 0, 1, 2, and 3 arrivals, and we want to know what the chances are of those occurring. So this one's going to be P of x equal to 0, probability that x is equal to 1, probability that x is equal to 2. And we're going to be using the Excel function to calculate these for us. So for that, you use Poisson.Dist. So Poisson is the older function, and it's still there for legacy purposes, but you should use the Poisson.Dist. And so it takes as input x, so that's the current number of arrivals you're talking about, the mean number of arrivals, and then if you want this to be cumulative or not. So we have 0 arrivals on the first one. We have a mean number of arrivals of 2. And then it asks if you want it cumulative or not. We do not want a cumulative because we just want the probability mass function. If you don't put anything, it will just give you the PDF rather than the CDF. So Poisson.Dist, we want 1 this time. Mean of number of arrivals is 2, and again we want it to be false for if it's the cumulative or not. So this time we want Poisson.Dist. We want 2 arrivals. Mean is 2, and you can also type 0 here if you want it to be false. The default is that it will be 0. Poisson.Dist, mean of 3. Sorry, 3 arrivals, mean of 2, and we don't want this to be cumulative. Okay, so that's how to calculate them. We want these to be rounded to 3 digits. You can have it display it, but it actually stores the number. So if you really want it rounded, you need to use the round function. And then I don't want these ones in the middle. Okay, and I wanted to make sure I display 3 digits. So number 3 digits. Okay, so there you have it. So if you want to calculate the Poisson distribution using Excel, you can use the Poisson.Dist function. And it takes, the first input is the number of arrivals you're talking about. Second input is the parameter, the mean number of arrivals. And then it asks if you want it to be the cumulative distribution, so it sums up all the values less than your number of arrivals, or if it should just be the value for the number of arrivals, so not cumulative.